Well, I began working for Manco, which was the name of the company when I began, and that was in January of '94. So the first 10 months, it was just like, just trying really hard to make a good impression. And immediately, as soon as even that 10-month period before I became a partner, people were just so like friendly, and it was like laid back. Like as long as you got the production done, and as long as you did your job. But it was a different environment from what I experienced, in factories, prior. Yeah, initially I started off as a packer. I worked on assembly lines in the manufacturing department. Through the years of working in the manufacturing environment, the bosses, started to, realize that they saw some kind of leadership skills in me, which I always considered myself to be more of a follower, to be honest, than a leader. But, they started saying that, we think you've got certain qualities there. How would you feel about leading some of our work centers? We need somebody to drive production and to really kind of, help with that. And I said, sure, I'll give it, my best shot. And when I stepped up and said I would give it my best shot, it'd been nothing but supportive, And I've just grown like so much, as a person, like, through working here, literally. Because of the way people would support me and brought me out of my shell, because I was quite shy, so it just really just inspired me to like try harder, and to just try and be more social. So it helps, not in my work life, in my career here, but also outside too, So then they started bringing on board more team leaders, and so we support the management, and we're there to train new people that enter into the factory, and that's the part of my job I love the most, because we have a temporary agency that helps us with our staffing in our busy season, and that's when it just gets really like fun, because you get to meet so many different people from all different walks of life, all different ages, and I really like that part of my job as a team leader. We've been through some hard times, and we've been through some good times, but we always pull through, The communication is just something that is just amazing with this company, from the CEO level. John will hold monthly partner meetings. He will address all the hourly people, the salary people. He tells us when business is bad. He tells us when it's good, ugly. He tells us everything, which I think is kind of rare. There's a lot of fun things, that the company, offer, whether it's doing something for Halloween and doing a dress up, whether it's doing a picnic in the summertime, over the years there's been so many good memories of just being with people I work with, just having fun, we're not on the job, but we're just coming together and we're just having fun. Jack Cale, the original owner, he used to hire out a theater down in downtown Cleveland, and I remember seeing the Phantom of the Opera, which I'd always wanted to see, and to be honest, I couldn't really afford at the time, and he threw that for his employees, and that was just an amazing evening. There was food, and it was all of us together enjoying a theatrical performance, and that was just magical. It's the people, that they seem to hire, the HR department and people that, choose who gets hired into this company seem to just have a very good knack of choosing people that are just very motivational and like friendly, I mean, in a true sense, not in a fake sense, it's like, and that's something that's I think is something very precious about the company. Like I said earlier, for a company this large and for a building this large, to have so many people be able to work together in a true sense, I think that's the magic, I think, of what this company has always been. Some people say it's the heart of the company that Jack created, and I believe in that too. That he started it, and I believe John, to the best of his ability as the CEO of this company, tries to keep that, what we call the heart of the company, true. Respect the people you work around, do the best of your ability, try and use your imagination and have fun, and that's a great place to work. Well, the future, I think is like always somewhat unknown, and in the couple of decades I've worked for the company, I've seen so many changes, and the company's changed hands. It was sold, and then we're on the market for a while, and we didn't know what was going to happen. So I've seen those kind of times where people get kind of negative, and they're worried, you know, about what's going to happen with the business, you know. But because of the communication and putting that trust in the communication, you know, from CEO level, you know, all the way down through to my hourly level, it's just that honesty and having the faith that we're going to pull through, you know, because we've gone through some hard times, you know, and that's for sure, and a lot of changes, but we're still here and we're still going. The way it's helped me to grow, you know, like I said, you know, I mean, from being somebody who was like shy and just didn't really think I was much of a leader, and now to look back over all the years and how much people in this company have inspired me, you know, by watching them and how they do it, and by them training me, you know, and sending me to classes to kind of help me grow, you know, and paying for education to help me be a good supervisor, you know, and to respect people, and, you know, and just those kind of qualities. It's priceless, really, you know, and they did that without me asking, because they had faith in me, you know. So that's just a huge thing, and then that's what keeps me here.